Welcome to Crowdspeak. It's the 11th of May, 2018, Friday. We are bringing you
FitBiz Friday.
And today we'll be discussing the people
You
would
normally
meet
meet
at
at
the
the
workplace.
workplace. Stay tuned.
What's up, guys? This is Dax,
This is AJ.
and this is
FitBiz Fridays. Thank God it's Fridays. Yeah, man.
Alright,
Alright.
so we'll basically be discussing the types of people
You normally meet at the workplace.
at the workplace. So, of course, this would be very relatable sa mga taong nag-work sa office, in an office environment, or any format of workplace. I'm sure you guys are gonna meet
Yes.
these kinds of people sooner or later.
For sure.
For
sure, guys.
For sure.
Na-meet nyo na itong mga to.
Yeah. More or less, one or the other, you would meet at least half of these guys. So, first one, okay, these
Wait,
are...
bago mag-start, let's just say kung saan tayo nagtrabaho para at least, diba?
Are we gonna name the company?
No. I mean, kung anong klaseng
Okay.
industry.
So, again, as I did mention before, at the pilot episode, I work in a BPO company, and it's basically for an Australian telco, which is one of the leading brands.
Yeah, so ako din nag-work ako sa BPO. So, itong mga taong to, na-meet namin pareho, different places, different company, pero BPO setting. I don't know if you're gonna meet them sa ibang sa banks,
More or
sa
less, you
hospital.
would meet these guys in any work setting.
Yeah. Okay.
These
Let's start.
guys don't disappear really quickly. So
Siguro mga, for sure, mga 90% of them or 95%.
9% of the time you would meet these guys. So the first one, okay, which is actually the very funny ones to meet, the best ones to meet would be the jokers.
Yes.
Kasi there's never a dull moment with them. Any joke they can make, they're usually the ones to crack a joke at random things or for
Random people.
random people. They're the ones making fun. Usually, yung linya nila, ay, tignan mo to. Tapos may konting panlalait.
Oh, yeah.
Or they're also the witty ones na pag may sinabi ka, they're gonna come back at you with a witty line.
Mhm.
May pwedeng banat, pwede ka nilang joke.
The only downside with them is parang merong mga times na makikita mo na
Everything's a joke.
everything's a joke. Yes. Pagka nag-share ka, paano pag nag-share ka ng mga serious stuff? Tapos tatawanan ka niya, mag-joke siya about it.
You're gonna get pissed off.
Maybe this is subjective, guys. Pero, you know.
Yeah.
There are times na you don't need to joke about
Yeah,
it.
you don't want there are gonna be times where you don't want the jokers, especially if especially yung mga managers na they're actually grinding you against the wall
Mhm.
for results.
And that joker is just laughing about it.
Yeah, you're gonna be very pissed off, stressed and pissed off.
Pero I'm not saying that all the time mag-joke sila. Meron
Yeah.
ding times na down sila. Pero very minimal.
Hopefully they would know when to switch it off.
Mhm.
And another one you would meet
The slackers.
the slackers.
Yes. Ito yung mga tipong may friend ako. Kailangan mo mag-itim. No, I will not name anyone. Of course, I'm a great friend.
We shall not name that. Pero
Yes.
sino yan?
Yeah, you know this guy. Pero hindi mo naman kailangan malaman yung name.
Okay.
Pero you know this guy.
Okay.
So, meron akong friend na he's a pure slacker. 100%. 150 pa nga yata eh.
Oh.
Slacker. Yung tipong pagpasok pa lang niya sa office, tutulog na siya. Or gusto na niya umuwi.
Yeah. Pero sila yung pag login, uwi na tayo.
Wala pang ginagawa. Hindi pa nagbubukas ng
That's their
email.
line.
Ano.
Tsaka they're usually the ones being paid by the company to slack off.
Yes.
Normally, makikita mo sila, toilet break ulit, tapos idle.
Funny story, yung kaibigan ko na to, nagto-toilet break siya para mag-nap.
Natutulog siya sa stall?
Oo, tapos pag may nagkaroon sa kanya, sasabihin nag-CR siya, natagalan siya mag-poop.
Alright. Yeah,
I'm not naming you,
pooping on company
but
time.
you know who you are.
Is he still there?
He's still there. So,
Kilala ko ba to?
Yes, hopefully naman hindi siya kilala. Oh, okay. So, hopefully walang nakikinig sa dating kong company.
Alright, well, I'm sure he's not gonna be
Kasi we're pretty
tight.
popular sa office. I mean, hindi naman popular in that sense, pero yung team niya, kilalang ako. Kasi I was a workforce analyst dati.
For their team?
Yes. For the whole Uber. Oh my God! Let's cut that out. I will bleep that out. I will definitely bleep that out.
Alright, and then the next one is the Mastermind. So sila yung... Normally, you're gonna meet someone, especially on your first day.
Yes. Yung akin.
Yeah.
My first day at my dating company was horrible and great at the same time. Pero memorable. Kasi yung unang pasok ko pa lang, meron dumikit sa akin na tao. Nasabi niya, huwag kang lumayo ka dito, lumayo ka dyan. Kasi hindi maganda impluensya sa'yo yan.
Tapos yung linya pa niyang pababagsakin natin.
Pababagsakin natin itong kumpanya na to dahil hindi daw maganda yung management, hindi daw magaling yung team leader. So, he was planning to overtake or overthrow, that's the right word. Overthrow our team leader first and then become
the managers.
Yes, and become the highest possible position na pwede niya ma-attain sa company. It was horrible. It was it brought me this mental stress, emotional stress din dahil I became paranoid at the same time.
Started hating everybody around.
Yes, yung mga pinapaniwalaan niya kasi na-absorb ko eh. And he was a very toxic person.
All that negative.
Yes. Tapos pag inaaway siya, kasi dumating yung time na talagang nagkaroon ng clash between two sides. Yung side namin and then yung side niya. Ako, naging medyo neutral na rin kasi ko nung time na yun. Kasi parang napapansin ko na yung mali sa side niya at yung mali dun sa other. So hindi ko na alam kung saan ako papanig.
Yeah.
So nung time na, yun nga, pinagtulungan na siya dahil his performance was getting worse and worse. Kasi nung time na yun, nag-break up sila ng girlfriend niya and then he became a slacker.
Okay. From Mastermind to slacker.
And then he cried nung time na inaya niya ako mag-yosi. Nung time na yun, I don't want to go with him. Pero I came.
You came?
I came with him. Again? So I went down with him sa parking and nag-complain siya sa akin ng mga problema niya sa buhay, like yung girlfriend nga niya nakipag-break up sa kanya, yung mga tao sa office na, yung mga workmates pa namin na against him.
Mm-hmm.
And then he cried in front of me.
In the smoking area?
Yes, in the smoking area. And I don't know what to do kasi at the same time, hindi ko siya gusto nung time na yun. Hindi ko na siya gusto nung time na yun.
Did you hug him?
No, I did not. Parang okay lang yan, pre. Things are gonna get better. Sabi ko na. Anyway, moving on.
The comforting tap.
Stay away from the mastermind.
Yeah. And the next one, the complainers.
The complainers.
So, well, if you have the slackers, you're gonna have the complainers. They go hand in hand together. Sila yung they're usually the ones to complain about how hard they're working.
Overworked, underpaid.
They get overworked but are underpaid, and then they're complaining about the slackers who don't even work. Like work shit off, and then they get paid for that day. So, very toxic. Hindi sila magandang kasama kasi all you hear is complaints, that negativity.
Siguro sa una, okay pa.
Yeah, sa una.
Pero as long as time goes by,
you're gonna get worse and worse.
So parang na-absorb mo na yung all the negativity, nakakapagod ng pakinggan. Kasi paulit-ulit eh.
Yes, and they're usually the ones not just complaining about the slackers. Nagko-complain din sila about the management, the facility,
their own workmates.
Usually they'll complain about the smallest things.
Even the guards. They complain about the guards.
The guards, delays, whatever it is you're using, the computers.
Yes, the internet especially.
Bagal ng internet, oh my God.
Or the aircon.
The aircon, yeah. Sila yun, ang init naman. Or, ano ba yan, sobrang lamig naman yung mga guard dito.
Walang middle ground.
Ginagawa na kaming karne.
Tapos pagka sobrang lamig, pa-North Pole na dito. Ay, almost.
Parang ginagawa silang
And then, we have
the pabibos.
the pabibos.
The suck-ups.
So, as you guys remember, nung nag-aaral pa tayo sa elementary and sa
The
high
teacher's
school,
pet.
they are the teacher's pet.
Which unfortunately, hindi yata nila na-outgrow yung pagiging teacher's pet.
Yes. Well, I admire their, yung perseverance nila or yung pagpapakita nila na I'm taking charge but dahil wala dito si teacher. Lalo pag mga times na wala yung team leader or yung mga manager nyo.
Sila yung normal na, yung usual na na-appoint as POC, person of contact, diba? Pero, some people actually take it a bit too far. Sila yung point of POC lang. So basically, they're just in charge of making sure nothing goes to shit.
Yep.
That you guys don't burn down the building. Pero they act as if they're the ones who actually own the whole company. So meron kaming mga kakilalang ganyan. Not very fun to be with.
Mga tipong may isip mo na, bakit nagaganyan kay TL ka ba? Team lead ka ba? Manager ka ba?
Yeah.
Crazy.
You're gonna turn into one of the complainers if you have one of these guys with you. And the next one, other guys,
dead kids?
The dead kids.
The dead kids.
Sila yung normal na nasa isang tabi lang. Normally, walang friends, walang kausap, or they usually have a very small group of friends. Tapos, pagka kinakausap mo, would probably look you dead in the eye and then just turn away.
Yun yung yung fascinating dun. Kasi parang 6 months na kayo magkasama, ganun pa rin.
Yeah.
Parang you're trying to invite them to your circle of friends naman. Diba?
Oh, thank God wala pa ako namimit na ganyan sa workplace.
Meron dun sa dati kong workplace.
Yeah, because I wouldn't know how to deal with those guys. Kasi back in high school, I was sort of a bit of a bully. So yung mga dead kid,
oh my God.
not good.
So ako back in high school, I was a dead kid.
We wouldn't have been...
Siguro kung nagkakilala tayo at that point, hindi tayo friends.
You would have hated my guts.
Yeah. Definitely hated your guts.
And the next one, the guys you would meet would be the sleazy workmates.
Sleazy workmates.
Yeah.
What are those?
These guys suck. So, basically, these are the flirts. Sila yung...
They flirt with everything that moves.
Yeah. Kahit sino pa yan. Pero normally, ang target nila, syempre yung mga, normally, the sleazy workmates are all male. Bihira ka makakita ng babae na ganyan because that would be very screwed up. Pero, sila yung mga office mates mo na umaakbay, bumibeso, nagka-catcall, and...
Saka sila yung mga, tignan mo, yung yung behind.
They're usually the ones to notice things that you're not supposed to notice, or kung napapansin mo man, sila yung they're gonna say it outright, which is gonna sound inappropriate.
Tsaka ang favorite ko dun yung, oh my God, ang puti ng kilikili.
Yun. Isa yun. Tapos yun, ang ganda ng legs nun, no?
Pero nakita mo yung tattoo niya sa legs.
They're usually the ones who flirt with yung mga lower positions. Kasi sa
supervisory level.
Supervisory, maraming ganyan. I'm not very fond of those guys. Kasi, syempre, if it's very inappropriate at the workplace.
Going back to your statement kanina na normally boys ang mga ganito, guys ang mga ganito. I have a friend na yung account niya, the account he's been working on. Yung mga girls doon, sila yung sleazy workmates. Like everything na pinag-uusapan nila is bastos.
That would be weird.
Private parts and fornication.
Fornication?
Fornication.
Oh, I thought you said fornication.
Yeah.
That would be weird. And the next one are the greenies.
The greenies. So, ito medyo hybrid.
They're basically hybrids of the jokers and sleazy workmates. Hindi naman, they're not technically flirts. They're usually the ones na medyo may karumihan lang talaga yung utak.
Yeah, so everything you say, parang bibigyan nila ng meaning.
They have a double meaning for everything. Especially, for example, if, for instance, sinabi mo, the supervisor is grinding me against the wall. And you're like, what?
Really?
Really?
Yung pag nag-usap kayo tungkol sa airsoft, tapos sabi yung kapatid ko, naiputok sa mukha ko yung
Yeah.
the term na naiputok sa mukha mo. It's
They're very fun to be with, pero not all times. Kasi
I bet some of you guys are greenies.
most of
May
the other
nag-isip na
guys, pero they're fun to be with. Pero they should put a limit on that as well. Same with the jokers. It may sound inappropriate at times.
And
Most
out of place. Yes.
out of place. Pero you gotta admit, you have to admire their wit.
Actually, they're very witty. Parang isang simple, is nabibigyan nila.
Halos kahit anong kaya nilang ipasok.
Yeah. I see what you did there.
You green.
I'm the green. You're the green.
Both of us. And the next one, the activists. Well, they're sort of like complainers. Sila yung normal na pag may sinasabi parang may pinaglalaban lagi.
Yeah.
They're the ones who, hybrid ng mastermind and the complainers.
Mm-hmm.
They're usually the ones complaining about the management, guards, facilities, and all that. Tapos sasabihin nila, this needs to change.
On a positive note,
We
they are seeing things na may mali talaga.
Yeah. Oh, they're the more productive counterpart of the complainers. Kasi, pero at times it tends to get toxic as well.
Yeah. Lalo na pag hindi kayo on the same wavelength.
Yeah. Kasi they're usually complaining about things that you find fine. Tapos sa kanila parang konting kibot, konting diferensya lang, konting mali. They tend to blow it up.
Yeah, I can relate to that.
Yeah.
Meron akong mga ex-workmates na actually isa doon kasi galing siya sa PUP. And we both know na PUP is very famous.
You're really going there?
Huh?
You're really going there?
Huh? Yeah. Kasi it's a given fact, di ba? Na marami namang activists.
Yes. That is true.
I don't think anyone will find that offensive.
Yeah. And the next one,
The entrepreneurs. I like this one.
the funny one.
Entrepreneurs.
Yeah, sila yung binabayaran na ng kumpanya for what they're doing, for the position they were hired for. Pero, kumikitang pangkabuhayan pa rin.
But there's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that. Pero, you have to, you have to think about that. Na, you're at the workplace.
Mm-hmm.
And, lahat na lang, whatever they can sell, they try to sell.
Actually, somebody sa may nagbenta sa akin recently lang. It was an ex-office mate.
Mm-hmm.
Sabi niya, I'm selling tuyo. Ano yun yung mga...
The dried fish.
The fancy tuyo.
Gourmet tuyo.
Gourmet tuyo.
That's good That's good.
Pero at a very cheap price.
Mm-hmm.
Cheap price.
Usually, nasa 100 something or
100, 120.
Yeah, that's good. May nagbebenta rin ng ganun sa office. Pero,
and brownies.
Yeah, the brownies.
Yeah, cake.
Yung normal mo, mga pastry, na food, yema. Pero, sometimes it goes too far.
Pag napapagod ka na siguro sa kanila.
Kasi may mga nagbebenta minsan ng, yung mga, what do you call this? They have their own brochures. I'm not gonna name these.
Brochure?
Yeah, they have like a magazine in which you can pick their
cosmetics.
Cosmetics, clothes, and all that. I'm not gonna name because I don't want.
What comes to your mind when we say brochure and cosmetics?
I don't want to hit any walls for this. And it's fine kasi they normally give it to you for like terms.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to pay everything all at once. Parang they give it to you like 2 gigs or 1 month to pay, which is nice, especially if you need a thing.
Okay.
Pero it's really gonna depend on what they're selling. Kasi if they sell you dry goods at the office, it's gonna stink.
Sabagay. Mm-hmm. Pero namimilit ba sila? Sa office nyo, namimilit sila? Some are pushy, some are not.
Meron akong isang na naging usual na buyer kasi ako.
Talaga?
So, there was this one instance at work na bigla na lang ako nilapagan ng products. Chocolates. Sinabi niya, this is for kasi mag-Mother's Day na rin naman so.
Pero usual buyer ka ng chocolates sa kanila?
Usual buyer ako ng iba niyang products. Chicharon, sandwiches, and all that. Tapos nagulat lang ako, naglapag siya ng chocolate. Tapos yun, eto, this is 150, 150, 150, 200.
Anong naisip mo ng time na yan?
Bakit ako? Tapos parang, sabi ko na lang, ano ba yan? Ako talaga.
Parang may isip ko nun yun, parang, tinanong mo ba ako kung gusto ka ng chocolate?
Yeah. Well, nagtanong naman siya, pero in a way na medyo pushy. Na
gusto mo ng chocolate, di ba?
yeah. Pero na-sales to ako kasi napabili din ako
sales account ko eh.
Na-sales. Na-sales to ako. They're very effective though.
Meron pang higher level yun eh, mga mag-invite sa coffee tayo sometimes.
Yeah.
Pagdating mo
sila yung open-minded ka ba for business?
Open-minded ka ba? Yung pala na, pagdating mo sa venue, ang dami ng tao, tapos may stage.
Na-networking ka.
Oo. Actually, I did that once sa mga kaibigan ko. And I'm not proud of it. Sabi ko, magde-deliver lang ako ng payment sa upline ko. They're aware naman na networking yung pupunta na.
Pero hindi mo sinabi na presentation?
Hindi ko sinabi na pepresentan sila. Pero, that was the plan all along. I'm sorry guys, you know who you are. Anyway,
sorry, not sorry.
Moving on.
The Vice Buddies. Obviously, of course, you guys know what vices are. Sila yung normal na nag-aaya ng inuman, na Monday pa lang nag-aaya na nag-agad ng inuman, or nagpaplano na agad ng inuman. You know who you are. Tapos,
puro ko patama sa friends yata to.
Sila rin yung wala pang break talaga, pero tara, yosi tayo. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It's for companionship naman. Syempre, if you guys are gonna drink together, makikilala mo naman sila. Pero not early in the morning on a Monday.
May friend ako na ganyan. Ako naman nag-aaya sa kanya. Syempre sa BPO, normal na yung mga nag-yosi. Pero not all people are smoking naman. Yung friend ko dati, sa dati kong account, hindi siya nag-yosi. Pero pag sinasabi kong yosi tayo, sumasama siya for the sake of companionship.
Hindi lang siya nag-yosi.
Para
nakikisama lang which is good. I mean, hindi mo naman kailangan
It's very nice. Hi, Ra.
What's up?
Anyway.
And the next one are the gangsters.
So, yung minention mo kanina na hindi pa talaga break pero nag-aaya na siya. This is one of them.
Ito yung medyo garapan na. The upgraded na
Vice Buddies.
Yeah, the Vice Buddies. Pero hindi Vice. Sila yung usual na kakalagin pa lang.
Outlaws. Wala silang regard sa batas. Sila yung batas eh.
Kakalagin pa lang. Pupagad ng pantry. O kaya, during work hours, hindi nyo break. MIA.
May kilala akong ganyan.
Ako rin.
Pag nakinig ka, naku.
Pero syempre, bato-bato sa langit.
Tamaan,
pangit. Pag matamaan ka, sa'yo na yun. And
the last one?
Yeah, the last one are the E-Hondas.
E-Hondas.
They're basically the ones Honda on the go.
I saw your reference there. That's Street Fighter.
Yeah. They're usually the ones on the go. Sila yung, uy, 59 na.
O kaya 58 pa lang. Nagra-wrap up na yan.
Yeah.
Naglilinis na ng desk nila, nagka-close na ng application.
Or mga 57 pa lang, actually 57, 58, makikita mo yung bag nandun na sa station. Tapos yung timekeeping na app nyo, ready na.
Actually, sa dati namin siya parang app.
Yeah.
So, i-click mo na lang sa end shift, diba?
Yeah. In and out lang. You just click in and out.
Naka-ready na yung cursor niya sa end shift na button.
Tapos i-click na lang. Tapos yung alis na ako. I'm good. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow or see you on Monday.
Hindi mo na sila makakatak for any extracurricular activities.
Not unless you plan it before.
Yes.
Pero pag ganun kasi sila rin yung nagmamadali. Tara na.
Pero I admire those guys kasi they are very careful with their time. Ayaw nila na may nasasayang ng oras.
Yeah. Normally sila yung sila yung may ibang extracurricular activities after work. Parang training, ganun, or gym. Or sila rin yung umiiwas sa traffic. So you would actually understand. Pero not all the time.
Not all the time. Yun nga sasabihin ko. I'm gonna take that back. Hindi lahat merong nagbabalyo sa oras nila. Yung iba ayaw lang talaga mag-stay sa place.
Yeah. Pero just a tip, if you guys don't like what you're doing anymore, hindi na kayo nag-enjoy, just
Quit.
leave the company.
Yeah.
Kasi instead of polluting other people parang with your complaints and all that,
It's actually very toxic
it's
for
very
your
toxic.
workmates.
Kasi some of them are there because they love their job or hindi naman sa walang choice, pero it's their source of income. So don't ruin it for them. Don't shit the bed.
I became one of these guys din naman. I arrived at that point na talagang ayoko na.
Yeah.
So,
Which is why
kinausap ako ng supervisor ko na sabi, ina-influensya ko daw yung mga ano ko. Pero in reality, nagbe-vent out lang naman ako sa kanila. Which results to them being influenced by my my beliefs sa pang nangyayari sa situation namin ngayon.
So naging mastermind ka rin pala.
Medyo, pero unconsciously. Hindi ko naman sinasadya. Nahawakan ko lang sila ng mga paniniwala ko.
Okay.
So, yun nga, maraming nag-attempt na umalis nung umalis ako. Pero hindi naman nila tinuloy, thank God. Just do what you...
if you love what you do it.
Yeah, do what makes you happy.
Yeah.
Yun naman.
And before we wrap this up, AJ,
Yep. Dax?
from your own experience, which one of these people you meet at the workplace would you most likely compare yourself or say you were?
Yeah. That's very interesting. So, maybe I could say, kasi naging ano ako eh. Dati, I was the pabibo. And then, naging slacker ako nung time na napagod na ako sa work ko, which is not good.
Yeah.
Naging complainer din ako. And then, naging activist at some point nung talagang gusto ko na lumaban.
You hated your job.
Yep. And then, naging gangster din ako.
Okay, well...
Vice buddy din. Don't forget the vice buddy. How about you?
Well, Joker. Kasi ako yung... I'm sure you know this, I'm very witty.
Yeah.
Kahit ano. And...
Sometimes sarcastic.
Sarcastic, yes. And Joker / Greeny. I'm sure you know this.
Yes, definitely.
And after that, well, naging complainer din ako for a time. Especially when I used to hate my supervisor, the next guy after me. And after that, I became a slacker. And then a gangster. Kasi there was a time that our team was left without a supervisor, as in POC lang. Tapos yung ginagawa ng POC dati sa pagsa-slack niya na gangster kasi yun, as in gangster talaga.
Yung POC naging gangster?
Yung POC namin na gangster, siya naging mas responsible siya kasi siya na yung nag-handle ng team eh.
Okay.
So yung position ng gangster na open up, ako yung nag-fill in.
Very good na-promote ka.
I got promoted to the gangster. Kasi yun yung parang naka-ready ako. We were in inbound sales. Naka-ready ako pero I was not at the station. Nasa pantry ako watching or kunyari magtuto.
Are you sure you're open about, you're willing to be open about this? Malay mo may nakikinig kang...
No, this was before.
Before. So right now, hindi na.
No. I'm very serious with my job right now.
Okay. Take note.
Yes.
Yung mga workmates niya.
Yes. And that was before kasi our team before was the least priority kasi we were just basically maintaining the whole campaign. It was one team left and we weren't really getting a lot of calls. So we had an avail time siguro mga 1 hour or 2 hours avail time. Naka-ready ka nun. You were waiting for a call for 2 hours.
Ginawa ko rin yun actually.
So kahit na syempre you have to be careful. So nagtatanong naman kami kung for example ako na ba yung susunod na papasukan ng call, ganyan.
Pero how would you know kung papasukan ka ng call?
You ask, tatanungin mo kung ikaw
may order kung sino yung unang papasukan.
Kung ilang minutes na sila waiting. For example, ikaw ilang minutes ka na. So makikita mo naman, malalaman mo naman kung mas matagal siya sa'yo, mas muna siyang papasukan. So you would be able to find time for extracurricular activities. And yeah, so that's basically the guys or the people you would meet at your workplace.
So overview, let's recap. Who are those guys?
The Jokers.
Joker, the slacker,
the Masterminds,
the complainer,
the pabibo kids or the suck-ups,
the dead kids, very serious,
the sleazy workmates,
the greenies, one of them is Dax,
and AJ, the activists.
Yes, entrepreneurs.
Yes, they sell everything.
Vice buddies. Yep.
Yep. the E-Hondas, the Hondas,
And the gangsters.
the gangsters. And before we leave you, we'll want to leave a quote for this.
That's what I'm thinking. You know, you read my mind. That's good. Okay. I read a quote on Facebook back then, na saying that people don't leave the company. They leave
because of
the management,
supervisors.
the manager.
Yes.
Yeah. So yun guys. So if you don't really want to stay na you're tired of your job and ayaw mo na yung ginagawa mo, don't
stay. You don't have to force yourself to stay, especially if you hate what you're doing. And which leads me to what I would want to quote. This is from Confucius.
Okay, Confucius.
Yeah,
Interesting.
Confucius once said, "Find a job that you love. You'll never have to work another day in your life."
Like that one.
Say if of course, if you love your job, if you love what you're doing, it would basically turn into like a hobby. Parang you enjoy what you're doing, so hindi mo siya isipin as a job.
Yeah.
So you're enjoying yourself.
I kind of relate to that.
And you're being paid at the same time for that. So find the job you love para everybody's happy.
Yeah, so that's all for this episode, guys.
Yeah, that's all for this episode. See you guys next week.
If you like this content, like, subscribe,
like, comment, share, subscribe,
and follow us on social media at Twitter.
That's Twitter at CrowdSpeakPH.
On IG at CrowdSpeakPH.
And like our Facebook page. It's CrowdSpeakPH.
Yes.
Like, comment, share, subscribe.
Our personal. Also, don't forget to follow our personal social media at AJDRMS at Instagram.com. I'm sorry.
And my name is Dax Benida on Instagram. And by the way, before we forget, if you guys have any topics you want us to discuss, just send us a tweet.
Tweet us at CrowdSpeakPH on Twitter.
And send us a message on Facebook. That's CrowdSpeakPH on Facebook.
Yes. Or Instagram, if you're willing to go that way. Send us a DM on Instagram at CrowdSpeakPH.
We consider these topics as well. We'll find the best ones, and hopefully they'll be the ones. So you never know. We might actually discuss the topics to suggest.
All right.
This is CrowdSpeak.
Say it louder.